Yo guys, we got a new patch for Mechabellum. Some balance changes. For example, Typhoon and Overlord have been nerfed quite a bit. This was a powerful emerging new combo. Typhoon's barrier will now cost 400 instead of 300, and it will only give 8,000 barrier per level instead of 10,000. Overlord gun against the ground cannons, has been particularly nerfed in an insane way. It almost seems ham-fisted to me. Gonna go with the Farseer Specialist. The Overlord was nerfed. It went from 11,000 damage per Overlord level to 4,000. Bro, that's like 30% of the damage. They did give it 140 range instead of 120, which is actually a change that allows the Overlord to pick up the range upgrade and not outrange itself from being able to use ground cannon. So there was actually an anti-synergy if you got those two upgrades together. So now you can get range and ground cannons. But the question is, would you even want to get ground cannons anymore? Considering that those ground cannons only do 4,000 damage and might not be worth the money in upgrade anymore. I think I'm gonna go look at that. Those chin gun upgrades I think are pretty bad now. We're up against Mustang and Marksman, which is not a very strong combination. Generally, we got Sledgehammers. Normally, I don't need Marksman against this. I don't need Fangs. It's going to most likely just be 5 sets of Crawlers. Now, I think what he should add, I think he's got 2 options. He can either go for 3 Arclights, 2 Arclights, and then he'll just be Arclight Mustang and Marksman, or he can get his own Crawlers. I think those are his best 2 options. I'm gonna go for sledges like this, Crawlers at the tower, and then kind of come in from the side like so and like so, and I'm gonna unlock arc lights. All right, let's go. He decided to add the arc lights as I expected, so he essentially has no low tier chaff. He's very backwards positioned, and our Crawlers are gonna be coming in. Isn't Direct Strike kind of the Warcraft 3 version of Mechabellum? Yes, it is, and I love both games right now. So we got a bunch of Crawlers coming in here at the side. They're gonna be tanking the arc light. He might actually be able to win this round. I don't have a lot of Crawlers left alive. Sledges can't be underestimated either. I think he won this round. Well, we're gonna kill that Marksman, but I'll have only 1 Sledgehammer left. Yeah. Not such a good effect. Isn't Warcraft the Direct Strike version of StarCraft? Of StarCraft Direct Strike? Yeah, we're not even going to be able to kill the tower anymore. We do have Sledgehammer level 2, which is nice. So this Sledgehammer did a lot of weight. Carried a lot of weight. He now has the Marksman level 3 that he's most likely going to be putting on the left side. He already has 3 Marksmen. He can level this one up. I wouldn't want to go Phoenixes against Marksman because, well, Marksmen pretty much always win that battle, especially with things like aerial specialization. Scorpions aren't very well suited against his mostly low HP targets. I don't need Steel Ball. The most sensible thing to get here is a Sabertooth. Unless I want to be like really creative and pick up a Scorpion for some kind of reason. I mean, I could do it. So I'm actually Farseer Specialist, he's Marksman Specialist. I'm gonna go for the Sabertooth. I think it makes the most sense. We'll level this up, and we're gonna get 2 units. We can go for Marksman, or we can get more Chaff. The safest thing is to actually get Chaff, seeing as how the sledges can get attacked by big units. And so, if I put Crawlers in front of sledges to take hits, then they're actually going to arrive too early. Whereas if I put Fangs in front, well, it's gonna be better because they are actually slower than sledges. So they will protect the sledges, but they are going to be taking the missile from sledge, but they're not going to be too far ahead where they just pretty much die by themselves. And so because I have leveled sledges on that side, I'm going to put the Sabertooth on this side. He's movement speed 8, so he can stand a little bit behind the Sledgehammers, just kind of like this. And then we'll take it from there. So let's go. He decided to go for the Scorpion, and he did put a missile to kill our sledges here. So luckily the Fangs are going to be absorbing that shot. Going in with the Scorpion, which is going to be doing well against sledges. Now, if you're facing Scorpions, Scorpions are good against middle and high HP units. They're less good against small things. Normally, Scorpions are countered by greater range, like Stormcallers or Marksmen. They're countered by having better chaff, and they're countered by air. But I'm feeling a little bit less attracted to go air because he's already got Mustangs and Marksmen. So air is not super comfy. That means I have to solve things on the ground. And you do that by having better chaff clear or better chaff. And also by having greater range. So I could do Stormcaller now, or I could like focus on clearing his chaff faster and then getting something like Marksman. Heavy armor, let's see. Heavy armor gives me enough HP to survive a level 1 Scorpion shot. Can also put it on the Sabertooth. Additional deployment slot is very, very good. Do the enemies get the same reinforcement cards for units like you get? Yes. I really like additional deployment slot here. I'll get a second Farseer. He's definitely gonna put a Sledgehammer here because he knows we could potentially level up our Sledgehammer. So I think we probably should not. Now, if I get range on sledges, that can help me to clear some chaff. I need some form of chaff, but I think for now I'm just going to get one Stormcaller. And I'll focus all my powers on this side of the map. With both Farseers going here. Let's see if I can break that Scorpion. Rick the Rimmer. Yeah, and then a tongue. Nice. Let's do this. These Stormcallers are distractible by flanks, which is a downside. If I do it here, they're distractible by mid units. I think I will just put them here and deal with the consequences. 2 Farseers. Okay, let's go. So he put heavy armor on the Scorpion, leveled his marks, and he actually leveled up his command center on the right. So he leveled up his tower, knowing he's gonna most likely lose it again. And so we fully focused on this side, which works out well for us. I'm surprised he leveled up the tower instead of getting like armor or damage upgrade. So we do win the chaff war by a bit. And we have Stormcaller, so I think this might work out quite nicely for us. As the Scorpion is now under fire and he's gonna need several hits to finish these Sledgehammers off. So we're winning both sides, which is good. He is unspeakably tanky though, so it's certainly not going very fast. There it is. That's a solid victory. The first one we have this game. What is a rimmer? It's someone that places the metal frames on tires for cars. So I think he's like a car mechanic. Let's see. Deployment module, nuke, orbital javelin, quick teleport. Don't Google it. Makes sense. Orbital javelin, 70,000 damage. Could kill the Scorpion in one hit, but it's 200 supplies. He could javelin my Farseer if he wants. Deployment module. I guess I'll just javelin. Let's see, this one is 7 movement speed, this one's 8. So I could maybe get all of his marks and his Scorpion if I do this. We'll level the Farseer. Do I want to level the Sabertooth? I have 3 deployments, right? So I should use them all. More chaff. Maybe some late fangs from over here. And another Stormcaller for the other side. And some late fangs here too. Alright, here we go. He chose not to javelin. What did he pick? Quick teleport for flank. Bam! Orbital javelin killed 2 marksmen and the Scorpion. So that's a free win. And now we have Stormcallers to prepare for the Scorpion on the other side. So our crawlers are taking the chaff position here. We've got Fangs coming to save the Farseer eventually, if it were necessary. Sabretooth taking out his Scorpion. I think we can afford to level up that Sabretooth to level 3, potentially. Nice, big win, big win. He got rimmed back. Okay. Let's see, we can Farseer level 2. We've got Mustang production line, efficient giant manufacturing. At the moment, he's most likely going to try and win. Actually, you know what? I don't have a lot of anti-air. He could try to go big on air. Let's just remember that. He could go like Overlords or something, despite their nerf. This would be like a big Hail Mary play. All I got is Farseers, which admittedly can deal with small air. He could try to Overlord this side, like double Overlord, bam. Do I really need a haste module, personally? 40% attack. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll put a haste module on this Stormcaller. Put a Farseer on the other side. Hey, thanks for the... This time I don't have another... I don't have another tournament for you to cast. You're allowed to relax now. Good job, man. Dude, it was a lot of fun casting that with you. Welcome. Guys, I'm doing like an hour, a little bit over an hour of Mechabellum. And then I'm gonna do Direct Strike, which I first heard about from Neo streams, actually. I heard that's something he plays sometimes. Alright, cool. This is like Direct Strike Neo, except it's turn-based. No! Oh my god! I said double Overlord from the right side and he did! I can't believe it! My predictions! But luckily we got 2 Farseers now, so we're gonna deal with that. No problemo. We got Fangs, double Farseer. I think it's gonna be super worth it to upgrade range on our Farseers. Are you gonna be playing the new Dota hero? At the moment, since I can resist, I am resisting, because Dota is all consuming. Very worth it when you're playing it a lot, but if you can at all like abstain, I think that's probably the safe thing to do. All right, let's see. We got full ground and anti-ground. Oh wait, we got Typhoons. Typhoon's not that good into Scorpions. Though it can help to clear some of the small things. You know what? I feel like maybe Typhoons are correct. With aerial specialization, just in case he goes full ham. Is he committed or does he have jump drive? He does have jump drive. So he may go like 4 on the other side or something, but I don't think he's gonna want to do that. Let's just put some sledgehammers to kind of absorb the hits. Like this. And then what else? What about Phoenix? Phoenix are super solid against Overlords for sure. I'll level these storms. I'll get range on Farseer, and because he's nearly dead, I can actually do a Borrow and then get a little bit more chaff also to distract him. Like this. And a missile, why not? Alright, I think that should be a win. He did jump drive his Overlords away, and he has a Sandworm on the bottom left, Hail Mary play. Another Sandworm is going to go into the tower. These Overlords are actually going to be super fast because they have jump drive. But I'm keeping them there a bit with the Crawler. So the Worm is not going to have the support just yet because of the Crawler flank. Interesting, really large scale battle. we don't have that much single target damage against the sandworms. If he actually clicked armor enhancement, they would be invincible. Even now, it may still be a victory condition for him. But imagine if he had clicked armor enhancement, because all my attacks are small. I mean, I think we probably win this, but he could have taken it. That Scorpion is tanky as all hells. We got Typhoon with aerial spec, which is not quite good enough against Overlords. And now we have no anti-air left. So 2 Overlords live with not that much health. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah. Good for you. I got rimmed. Alright, so next... He's probably gonna drop a smoke since I'm fully ground. I could do a nuke, but he has jump drive. We could underground threat him.
Okie dokie.
Nice that you participated in today's tourneycast. Always nice to have your perspective and experience on these games. Less than 3.
Very happy to join. I had been enjoying it from the sideline. And these are some of the best series I've seen. So entertaining. Okay, we need to shield from smoke.
Okie dokie.
I need some big hitters. Maybe I sell something and I get Melter. What do I sell? This one. Melter with range. Melter with range, and then what? Attack upgrade, armor upgrade, oil. I get oil. Whoa, he's nuking me. Oh shit, I probably lost then. Does it slow down his worm when he's oiled, or can he go underneath it for free? Holy shit. No! I have nothing left. My bad. Boom. Let's see, he's got loads of worms now with mechanical division. Cool stuff. So we are killing a lot of his worms. Melter's doing a great job. We lost our tower because obviously we had nothing left there. If we actually lose this, I'm gonna be so upset because this was so winnable. I think we did maybe lose this. No, we're fine. We're gonna be like 500 health. Grubby, I just watched your stack blade video on YouTube. Oh my god, I lost! I can't believe it, dude! Oh, this is so lame. I had this game. All right, it's because we didn't read the patch notes. Let's check the rest. GG. No, well played by him though. Typhoon. Typhoon got nerfed. Overlord artillery got 20 range, but lost 7,000 damage. Stormcaller. Basically, most of these are really good changes. I think Overlord artillery is a bit over nerfed in damage, but most of this is good. Stormcallers lost 6% damage, which is fair. Loose formation now drops crawler HP. Fortress go down 3% in attack and damage. Marksman 3% loss of damage per rank. Elite marksman upgrade. Vulcan loses 4% health. All of this is good and fair, right? We got Steel Ball, Fortified Target Lock, and Ignored upgrade. Now no longer dropping range by 10. Arc Light is going to have 3% less damage per elite upgrade. Scorpion loses 5% health. Fair. Right, Fire Badger is going to be cheaper on the Napalm because it got nerfed so much, and then Scorching Fire is going to be 50 cheaper, and then Tarantula Armor Piercing Bullets is 50 cheaper. Cool. So that is all pretty nice and well. Let's go recalibrate. I will never take Overlord Artillery again, I don't think, which means I've got Launcher, Overload, Mothership, Photon, and then I want range again. Yeah. All right. Let's go next. I can't believe I lost that. This is upsetting. We need to We need to win the next. We need to win the next. I don't get the crawler loose formation nerf. They're super low HP as it is anyway. It's to make them loose against fangs, mustangs, and other crawlers.
Okie dokie.
Good
So
luck.
loose formation is a way. Thank you, man. Loose formation is a way for you to become better against Arclight, Tarantula, Scorpion, and Fort. But they want there to be a trade-off, and now you become worse against Fang, Crawler, and Mustang. Why did I lose? I ignored the power of Overlords and Worms for too many rounds in a row. I put down a bunch of unfitting stuff like Typhoons. I went for Typhoon, and I went for Typhoon with aerial spec, and this is just not the counter to Overlord. Even with the bonus damage, it's just not good. And then he got Worms, and it took me so long to even pump out a single melter. It was stupid. It was stupid. And I didn't get nuke, and he did. Just, I made a lot of... I was so confident I was going to win. I thought I could do anything I wanted to. This was wrong. This was incorrect. Gonna open with a Phoenix and some Fangs. I'm gonna play semi-aggression on the right side.
Everybody's laughing, everybody's happy.
He outplayed you with nuke like Starbuck outplayed Happy with Power Rifle.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Maza. I want to be able to probably fit a war factory actually in between here. Would he ever play aggressive? If he does, Fangs need to be back a bit. Oh, he went Phoenixes too.
Greetings, friend.
Cost control spec. Alright, so this round, this is actually open. We don't know who's gonna win because we both have Phoenixes. Yo, thanks for the sub, Hajipush. And Maza, Mirafix, Tame Inter, Blue Star Mirage, and JW. Got one steel ball, took out his Tarantula. I think we're gonna win this. Oh shit, we're gonna lose tower. I think we're gonna lose this. Tower went down. Okay, two Phoenixes shooting Tarantula. With Fangs distracting the Phoenix, we actually have a chance. But then we're gonna lose another tower, and we won't have any Fangs left, and we lost. Alright. Well played. You have to win this, man. Redeem yourself. I know. This game looks so much better when one doesn't have a potato PC. Yeah, I actually upgraded from a 3080 RTX to a 4080 Super for Mechabellum. And I used to lag when there were many effects, and now I no longer lag ever. And I've watched streams, pretty much every Mechabellum stream, it's like laggy in fights. Yeah. You need to get a 4090, guys, in order to play Mechabellum. Let's see, Typhoon, Fire Badger, one squad of level 2, Rhino, Wasp. I am aerial specialist, so I don't need the Wasp unlock for free, but it is a good unit. But if he gets Wasp and I have Typhoon, I'm happy. I like Typhoon. Typhoon balls is a build. 9, 6, 16. I kind of want 2 Typhoons, but then I'm gonna lose units again to the crawlers. How about I do like this? Then Typhoons will go left. No. I'll make Typhoons part of the main fight. I won't greed on the second Typhoon. Not yet. We'll do this. We'll get a Fang here. And we'll get 2 crawlers. So what did he get? He got Typhoon as well. And more crawlers. Alright, let's see it. Let's see how this goes. We are now safe from the left side. He missiled the back side. Our Typhoon is shooting Tarantula, which shows a lack of understanding of positional efficiency. That should never have happened. It's a waste. All our balls are corralled on the right here. Yeah, we got smashed. Let's speed up. I don't want to see the rest. My 1080 actually does not lag, only in the 2v2 late rounds. Have you tried FFA? Absorption module. 90%, 30% HP. Nano repair kit. Rhino assault. We could do, let's see. Absorption module on steel balls is pretty good. And I may sell out of them later anyway. Need a heavy hitter on this Tarantula. I could place Phoenix here. If Tarantula locked onto... If the Typhoon's locked onto the Tarantula, then this Phoenix surely will as well. Because they're faster and they're going in the same way. And then we get some chaff clear. Seven, 6. Right here. Okay. Alright, let's try. He leveled his Phoenixes. He got level 2 Typhoons. Wait, how did he get level 2 Typhoons? Oh, elite recruitment. Okay. Wow. He invested in a single elite recruitment Typhoon. That's not even that good for cost control specialist. Cost control doesn't like level 2s. And he only did it for a single unit. Feels like a waste. I think he's gonna pay for that. I don't think that's what you need to do on cost control. He wanted a nano repair kit on something big, and that happened to be a unit he had on unlock. Gives us a win. Ah, he got one Typhoon. Advanced targeting system, pretty strong. There's also nuke, which I feel like is too soon. I think I have enough health to take advanced targeting system. So I spent all my money on that, and now I only have money for chaff. I could do like a crawler here. And then if the tip gets bursted by the missile, then these 3 will survive. And then these units will walk to the left. I think it will work like that. I could also get marksman. But why would I get marksman when I already have phoenixes? Because I don't want to have to upgrade both. I'm gonna try what I just said, where the tip gets attacked by the missile. I think maybe 1, 2, or 3 survive. Like either this one, and this one, or just one of them. And then once the missile has been dealt with, he may want to replace it again. Just get another crawler. By the way, my arc light here dies because my crawler is late. So let's get the crawler more forward. And then maybe to cover for my... my greed, I'll put a missile here. Because he's gonna put chaff here. See? Missile lands, and 3 of my crawlers survive. We kill his chaff, which means our phoenix will kill his tarantula again. Mwah! Everything went as we wanted it. We delayed his tarantula, which means our arc light is safe. Our phoenixes took out the tarantula again because we missiled the chaff we knew he will produce. And our steel balls are protected by crawlers. And while we are gonna lose the left side tower, we cleared everything on the right before it happened. Now he did level up his tower, but he's only gonna kill Fangs with it, and then his tower blows up, we turn around, and then we get the kills because he's got no chaff left. This is perfect. It's another cheap win. And this is after we spent on advanced targeting. We basically threw 400 down the drain for a 10 range advantage, which is nice, but not that nice. Not nice enough to win a round generally. Like, it helps that round, but it's supposed to give you a slow release advantage. So we could go for a nuke, but again, I feel like it's a bit early to get a nuke. It might be nice though, because it gets us another win and we'll get close to victory. But then, what if he gets to like 600 life and we can't close it out because we didn't develop our board enough? Instead, I could go for Advanced Shield Specialist. He has Overlord tech, bonus health, but loses attack. Which makes them kind of like, chaff killing units. Actually, it's not such a good upgrade to get as a cost control specialist either, because he's increasing their HP, which will then get reduced by his debuff from cost control. And they will have like half damage. I'll go additional deployment slot. Get 3 phoenixes. He might nuke me, but if he does, it's gonna be here. So our phoenixes on the left will survive. Can missile here again. That worked out really nicely last round. He went for oil and a shield. Ah, he didn't want to get missiled again. Alright. So next round we want to get probably elite marksman and range on phoenixes. He does have a lot of chaff. We may not have enough chaff clear right now. Did he upgrade movement speed again? He did. I don't think that's doing him a lot of favors. By the way, I could have been unlocking air units non-stop. I forgot, I'm air specialist. I didn't forget entirely that I am it, but that I could be unlocking Wraith, Wasp, Overlord for free. He oiled his own crawlers. Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
Okie dokie.
You got me to play Mechabellum and Direct Strike. Less than 3.
Less than 3, dude. Yo, we could get another 10 range. Could also do Incendiary Bomb and blow up his own oil to bother himself. That feels kind of sick too. Let's do that. I mean, it's not that I'm not a range addict, but... Should I... like this? He didn't fire me at all. He went for the Overlords finally that he invested in. We got loads of Phoenixes, which means chaff is our biggest problem. But that's why we put the fire, so that there is no chaff. Having said that... actually...
Greetings, friend.
The Typhoons with the bubble are going to be pretty hard to kill because I've got advanced bubble, right? Oh no, I don't. I thought I had advanced bubble, but I don't. Either way, we've got enough Phoenixes. Thanks a lot for the sub, Netherjacks and Carbon Sauce. So he gets our tower. Should be okay. He is very tanky, the Overlord. But... okay, cool. 2 bubbles survived. Mustang level 3. Interesting. He will most likely click Wasps, Mothership, and double Overlord, I would expect. 5 Overlords with Wasp, I think is what's gonna happen. So we could do Mustang for that. We could also do Fortress with anti-air. Both of those are good. I actually like Forts with anti-air more. He also has Phoenixes after all. How much did this ball do? Nothing. How about this one? Also nothing. Absorption module on Fortress. Bam. Yo, what a... what a drop. Borrow. Range. Bubble. I don't know for what. Just bubble. Alright, I think this is gonna be pretty good. Oh, he went ground cannons. And? Range on who? It looked like he went range, but I think that was a visual artifact. Oh no, it is. Double Mustang with range and ground cannons on Overlords. Does he not know they're nerfed? 4,000 damage. Oh no, what will I do? There's 4,000 damage on my 40,000 fortresses. I think he does not know. It's funny that those anti-air missiles can actually hit the bubble if the angle is in a certain way. Looking pretty good, boys. I think that's it. He's a goner. Yeah, it did go to 140 range, which is pretty good. Same as a marksman. GG. Pretty sick to get 5 forts in a single round because of deployment specialist. And because it gets unlocked and we get 2, and then we get to click the upgrade as well. GG, nice. 20 more range doesn't worth 7k damage? No, it doesn't. But I do get why they buffed its range while taking away damage. Because Overlord goes from 110 range. And then it gets, from the range upgrade, it gets 40. So it goes to 150. And basically what Ground Cannon was doing, it was going at 120 range. So if the Overlord stops at its own maximum acquisition range of 150, then Overlord Artillery with 120 wouldn't hit anything. It is actually weird that they gave this 20 extra range, where it is still 10 range short from its own maximum acquisition range. So there is still a mismatch, but I mean 10 meters is much less likely to stay at exactly that max distance where it doesn't do anything. So I feel like it's both 10 and too short. Just make it get the range upgrades. It doesn't get that either. So anytime you get tower range upgrade, anytime you get the advanced targeting systems, Overlord Artillery falls behind again anytime you click range enhancement. So maybe they could have given it another 10 range, and then it would actually make sense to be at this little damage.